Okay, my plan tomorrow is to sit here, get a guitar, maybe tell you some stories, maybe show you how I wrote a song, show you how I wrote Love Gun. That could be interesting because I need to connect with you because I'm going a little bit crazy. Hey, so here I am and here you are. I've been inside now for 17 or 18 days because that's what the medical people, the experts, are saying we should do. Try to take some of the strain off the doctors and all the hospital workers, try to flatten that curve. That's what they're telling us. So that's what I've been doing. So big thanks to all the people who are in the front lines trying to get us through this. And we may need them. So let's be thankful that we have them. So we were talking about Love Gun. And when I was a kid, in my teens, I went to a park near my house called Cunningham Park. And one day a band set up there, a local band. I never saw them before. And I don't know where they were getting their power from, but they plugged in somewhere. And clearly they wanted to be a Zeppelin type band. Singer had long blonde hair. Guitar player obviously wanted to be the great Jimmy Page. Who doesn't? So they launched into a song, and clearly it was a riff on How Many More Times, but really what it was Albert King's song, The Hunter, which was written by Booker T and the MGs as a band. You can look that up, Steve Cropper, Duck Dunn, Booker T. Jones. Anyway, so they're playing, and they're doing what sounded to me like, I really love you, baby. But they weren't. What they were really singing was more like, I'm a big bad hunter, baby. You know, they were singing that part of the Zeppelin song, more or less. So that's what I remembered, but what I really got out of it was, I really love you, baby. So I thought, okay, there's my song. And yeah, in the song The Hunter, they do reference a love gun, and that's what was so cool to me. So I went home, started thinking about it, and really quickly, it just kind of like percolated. I was on an airplane on one of the KISS tours, one of the many. Some people ask me, how many KISS tours have there been? I go, one, because it's just gone on and on and on with breaks. Anyway, I remember being on the airplane and really going through it in my head, and I knew it before I landed. And the song went like this. Sitting and not being on tour, not optimal for singing, but the cool part to me, other than that, actually the whole song is very cool to me, but no place for hiding, baby, no place to run, pull the trigger on mine, and then into the chorus. So the song kind of wrote itself. The drum part was so intrinsic to it, almost a hook in itself. Pull the trigger on mine, love gun. So just set up the chorus. When I did the demo, nobody was in the studio other than me and a drummer I brought in to play the drums. I wound up playing the bass, I wound up playing all the guitars, and then when we recut the song, we did the same thing. I played all the instruments except the solo that Ace played. I actually sang it to him. It's similar to a solo that's on an old Blues Magoo's song called We Ain't Got Nothing Yet, which also is very similar to a Deep Purple song. Anyway, I wound up in the studio having to play bass. Really hadn't played bass before, and I've always been kind of like fueled by my limitations, if you will. That's what makes my songs what they are sometimes, is making the most of what I have and forgetting about what I don't. So it's worked in a lot of songs. God of Thunder. I went, where do I go from there? So that's always worked for me. I Want You. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to play a riff, but I couldn't think of anything that I could play fast enough, so. So, sometimes your limitations are your best friend. That's what I found. Anyway, I don't know what else to tell you at this point, but everybody be safe. Stay home. That's really where you belong if you can. If you have to go to work, obviously maintain a distance from the people around you. And people who are out against what you're being told, it's really an insult to the people who are on the front lines, the medical people who are risking everything to save people, and it might be you at some point. The people who are working in supermarkets, people who are doing deliveries. These people are putting themselves in harm's way. The least we can do is honor what we're being told by medical professionals, by experts. This isn't a time to listen to anybody except the people who really know what they're talking about. So I'll do this again maybe tomorrow. Actually, I'm having fun. It's a little stupid. I mean, I'm here talking into a camera and I'm the only person here. So I'm my cameraman, I'm the lighting director, I'm everything. But hopefully you're staying home. If you're out in crowds, if you're walking around in crowds, if you're on the beach in a crowd, get the fuck inside, okay? So you want to be good to the people, not just necessarily the people who are around you, but all the people who are abiding by what they're being told is the best thing to do right now, because you might need those people sooner than you think. So be conscious of everybody other than yourself. And is it always easy? No, but it's the right thing to do now. All right.